Hi Aries, hope you're doing well. This is gonna be your 2021 reading. And yeah, I'm just smiling because I'm just about to start your reading and my dad, who's an Aries, is texting me and told me to let my little light shine, which is particularly sweet of him. So maybe that's emblematic of your reading somehow. So I kind of altered the Mayan spread a little bit that I did last time. And let's get to it. What do we have for Aries 2021? And you might not know if it resonates till the end of next year, but definitely feel free to check out your moon or your rising as well to see what else might be coming up. Okay, so I'm going to take my time getting the cards out and then we'll clarify. And again, I get a woman of inspiration for you at the end from what I call my sexy lady deck in my head. So, what's the overall theme for Aries? What's the overall theme? For Aries 2021. What's the overall theme for Aries? Oh. 10 of Cups. What's Aries' current energy? What's Aries' current energy related to this theme? The Star. Immediate energy flow or the challenge. The Warrior of Pentacles. What's Aries' goals and destiny for this year? Temperance. What's Aries' recent past? What's Aries' recent past? Ace of Pentacles. This is such good energy, Aries. What's Aries' energy source? Aries' energy source for this year. 6 of Pentacles. What's coming in Aries' near future? 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups. What is Aries' attitude throughout this year? It's Aries' Eight of Pentacles. What's the energy around Aries 2021? Two of Swords flipped up. I feel like one more wants to come out. Yeah. 8 of Wands. Hopes and fears. Seven of Pentacles. What's the outcome? What is this year bringing Aries? What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords. Underlying Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Aries, let's get into this. Underlying energy, the reason, it feels very feminine for Aries. It feels very, I mean, your overall theme of 2021, 10 of Cups, happy family, happy life. Let's look at this. They have a baby together. Looks like she's passing him the baby. So this year is about some sort of new emotional fulfillment for you. Your current energy, and it seems to come from this deep source of self-love and communing with nature that you've been doing. The star is all about nature. You know, being alone at night with your thoughts and the water. You know, naked, like really, really only with yourself. It feels like this 10 of Cups, it's a new fulfillment that you've reached inside you. Challenge here, Knight of Pentacles. So typical Aries, the only challenge is that something's not moving fast enough. So maybe you have a new passion, a new inspiration, a new kind of excitement for life and love of yourself is what I'm getting. The Lady of Pentacles being at the bottom. And the Knight of Cups under that, and the Empress. This is self-love, nurturing, getting the sense that you've learned how to mother yourself. Knight of Cups, there's a new openness of expression that's brought a lot of healing. Maybe you've started to open up more, be more honest. The Empress, again, with this creative, abundant, confident, happy, emotionally full, fertile, feminine energy. So yeah, this year, the healing these feminine parts of yourself are really refining them are a major focus. Immediate energy flow challenge. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a sense where maybe things are changing so much on the inside you. The challenge is going to be like having the faith that they're manifesting in the time that they should. The Knight of Pentacles, it's like a reminder that you can't force something. So your destiny this year, your energy source and your goals and destiny are about balance. I love this Temperance card. Do this. Show you it for a second. So Temperance teaches us, of course, patience, balance. It's learning to find an in-between space in your extreme emotions or extreme desires. Any sort of extreme manifestation of parts of yourself, it's like gaining a new understanding and therefore control over that. Creating something new, alchemy. Energy source, Six of Pentacles. There's some real, I think that this year is going to teach you patience and balance somehow. You're really being asked to, Six of Pentacles. this is Six of Pentacles. It's all about uneven relationships. It's like an improper power balance. And Aries, you're the Emperor, so you know all about this. There's something about being able to see the reality of relationships where each party is giving to the other, like the reality of who's getting what out of the situation, and you have a real, that understanding of like the way different dynamics works in relationships is gonna be a huge strength for you this year. Maybe it's like you've learned a lot from uneven relationships of the past, or I'm getting like a sense even with work, like maybe you've had business relationships where things were uneven in the past, and this is allowing you to learn patience and be more prepared to act out of self-love and your own self-interest in the future. Even if it means things move a little slower, it's like you're on the right path. You're trusting. It's this Ten of Cups energy. You're trusting what's best for like the ultimate happy family energy in your life, you know, the deepest, most important connections. Recent past, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this Ace of Pentacles is kind of this star energy you've come into. It's a new, there have been new opportunities recently for you to grow, or things have already picked up recently, and this is kind of a gift maybe from 2020 that you're carrying forward with you. Near future, Two of Cups, Six of Cups. This is very much relationship soulmate energy. Scorpio, Libra. You could be getting to, if you're already in a relationship, this is things coming into like an even greater sense of peace, deeper connection. It's that soulmate energy, learning a lot about your childhood selves through each other. And this is soon. Like you may meet somebody soon that you're not expecting. It's like you come into this balance, this patient energy, Sagittarius, you know, accepting things for the way they are. That's the goal of this year, and it's bringing you to happiness. This looks like a nice connection. But I don't see you as being focused on it. It feels like a gift. Like from the universe that just kind of comes, and you, throughout this year, you are gonna be focused on work. Eight of Pentacles. Like you're gonna be an active participant in being able to practice this patience with the pace at which things are moving. I feel like you're gonna be working hard this year, and things are gonna move at the pace that they're meant to. Energy around you, Two of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So this might be part of why things are moving slowly with the Knight of Pentacles. It doesn't feel like your energy. It feels like through your environment or maybe the people you're around, there's a lot of people stuck and in fear and anger. Eight of Wands, like hastiness. I'm getting a sense of like people who can't listen very well because it's all these words. And then with the Two of Swords, it's like she's not listening or looking. So there might be some sort of that energy around you, but what I want to say is like, don't mind people who want to keep their eyes closed or be stuck. This is the energy that you are not concerned with. You break through with taking action, moving forward, staying focused on work. What do I have control over? What am I creating? With this Eight of Wands, also I'm getting, you're going to be very stable, working hard, discovering newfound like patience and understanding in yourself with the way things are developing. But with this Eight of Wands, I do feel like there's going to be a lot of opportunities this year. Like there's going to be plenty of opportunities coming in for you to take advantage of. It feels like you kind of have your pick with the Ten of Cups. I feel like you already know what it is you want to manifest this year. And if you don't, the key is your feelings, this Ten of Cups. There is a sense here that you're not listening to other people's influences. You're very tapped in to this deep connection to self and others that you're kind of meant to fulfill. Hopes and fears, Seven of Pentacles. Again, you just don't necessarily love the waiting part. Expectations, hopes, and fears. Yeah, you just... So hopes and... This is kind of the position of what you hope and fear and therefore what you attract, right? So it is a kind of stagnancy. If we worry too much about things staying still or not growing or waiting too long, then they will. But I see you as not dwelling on that. You really, you want something to come of this. You're really, really manifesting. You want something to grow here deeply. Final outcome, Eight of Cups to the Seven of Swords. You end up leaving these kind of deceptive energies or temporary structures that don't add up. It feels like it's related to this Two of Swords, Eight of Wands in your environment or energy around you. It's like you're really finally leaving behind those types of energies this year. It feels like this year is kind of, you're coming into it like very self-reliant, very inspired. It feels like you're remembering this part of who you are. And then this year is about you like embracing that, rediscovering it, working on your goals, not worrying about anyone else. It's like these blinders on. And then at the end, you're like, oh, these certain things or people, it's not a part of my world anymore. Like what you're saying and spouting, and like there's something here that doesn't resonate that you're walking away from. So let's clarify some stuff. Shuffle a couple times. Why the Ten of Cups for the overall theme? Oh, I love it. The Sun. Yes, this. So the Sun is like us expressing our godness, our light through the sun. It's like, it's our solar system, so it's like specific to our lives here on Earth. This is very much the sense I'm getting. It's like you're rediscovering this very unconcerned, excited, playful, sweet energy inside of you. Like how we started with my dad texting me such a nice thing out of nowhere. It's like that kind of vibe. It's just like, oh, I don't, not in a mean way you don't care, but it's just like you really do not care what other people say. This is about the sun. This is about your happiness. So this is gonna be a good year for you. I got chills on my legs. Why is the Knight of Pentacles the challenge for Aries? It's too many. 4 cards. Why the Knight of Pentacles the challenge? King of Swords, Hierophant. I was just thinking, it feels like a kind of world related, and the Hierophant is higher institutions. Yeah, this feels very authoritarian. Yeah, there may be an energy of institutions, kind of, I'm getting, you know, typical, could be political vibes, older white male energy, right? Aries doesn't like being told what to do. I get it. I don't either. Knight of Pentacles, Hierophant with the King of Swords. So the key to this is this Venus energy with the King of Swords. I mean, the key always, it's tapping into the higher manifestations of these energies. Your spirituality, learning from the wisdom of your elders, people who you do trust, people who have a healthy understanding of boundaries and the pace at which things need to move and what is the reality of the situation. And maybe that's part of things moving slowly, is that you do need to like reassess the clear, logical steps. This, yeah, it feels like an outside energy kind of, it's meant to come in and slow you down to make sure you're on the right path. That this, you know, 5 is always like a change, a death process for me. That this death process, this change is taking place in the right way. Why is the 6 of Pentacles, no. Why Temperance for Aries goals and destiny? Tell me about Temperance. Chariot and Temperance again. It is key that you learn patience and understanding of the limits of your personality and your mind. Like, I'm just getting, you can only do so much. Like, I'm just getting that you're the driver here, but it's not that he has control over the entire world. It's really about letting go, trusting in, yeah, I mean, divine timing, it just keeps coming up huge. Maybe with things moving slowly, or if you are particularly frustrated with authoritarian figures, it's especially challenging, right? Chariot, Cancer energy. Yeah, all about the emotions. And this can affect you physically. I'm getting the sense, you know, Cancer rules the stomach. Like, in all this star self-love energy, you could be even realizing how much these mental, outside, chaotic energies can affect you physically if you let them. Goals, destiny. I mean, yeah, the Chariot, it's also about balance. It's the dark and light, the realization of that. These opposite forces in order to gain control over them. So, why the Six of Pentacles for Aries energy source? You know, I feel like we don't need to talk about it anymore. We got it. Balance is huge for you this year. What is this Two of Cups, Six of Cups in Aries near future? Oh, the Star again. Keep getting the sense, Aries, that you're just like off, focused on yourself, not even concerned with anybody else. You're totally like off in the clouds, and then that's what brings in this crazy, beautiful connection to come like meet you at that energy level. Aquarian energy. It's that independence, that visionary, individualistic energy that you hold. What is this Two of Swords energy around Aries? Strength. Again, with the patience and gentleness. I feel like there's these other people being afraid and angry and all this kind of chaotic, like I want to say BS energy around you is asking of you to be strong, be gentle, be patient with others. It's really teaching you like I want to say grace. Which I believe is a positive manifestation of Mars energy with like the tower. It's like your grace from God. Leo energy. Yeah, there's some... With the energy outside of you, there's a sense of like arrogance and ignorance around you. Oh my goodness. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, we got the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Expectations, hopes, and fears. You're afraid of something ending and you're afraid of waiting on something at the same time. And in the outcome here, you're leaving something that doesn't serve you. So if there's something that you're avoiding ending, but needs to, there's no sense in putting it off. As it looks like he's waiting on this ending to take place so something can grow, it feels like. Or for some of you, it's just that you've been waiting so long. It's that impatience that you're kind of manifesting a painful beginning when it hasn't even happened yet, just because you haven't gotten your good, happy ending yet. It's like, definitely try not to expect the worst here based on things that have happened in the past. Things can always be different. I mean, things don't work out until they do. And the most successful people do have a lot of bad endings and probably do a lot of waiting, and you have no need to worry because you're putting the work in. Okay, 8 of Cups to the 7 of Swords. Look at the 8 of Cups underneath. What is the 7 of Swords? What is the 7 of Swords? Oh my God. 7 of Swords. Seven. You have the Chariot as your goals and destiny. I feel like this is you. Yes, you're leaving behind these deceptive, fearful, arrogant energies. I feel like you're really making, and now I'm feeling like the 7 of Swords is you, Aries. It's like, unfortunately, I have to take my shit and go because it's like, you guys don't get me anymore, or I feel like you tried your best waiting for some sort of situation to get better. And 8 of Cups, it's like you come to this realization that really the best thing you can do, the ultimate thing you can do to make yourself and everyone else happy in this situation is to leave. This year, it feels about, there's a tough decision here to do what's best for yourself. It really feels like that. This 7 of Swords twice. This is things not necessarily ending pretty. But it's leaving things that were temporary, meant to crumble. And again, 7 with the Chariot. It's that divine masculine number. What is Aries going towards? What is Aries going towards? What is Aries going towards? One. It's the new beginning. It's regaining control of this chaotic environment. I feel like you've done all this inner work, cutting people out that don't fit anymore, and then it feels like you've reached, it's like even if things are difficult, I just get the sense that like you're not bothered, because like the Emperor, it's like you see things clearly, you're using reason. The Magician, you've looked at all sides of this situation because like you've had time to think it over, though the world and circumstances have asked you to take things slowly and made you reassess everything enough, I want to say. Like there's no doubt that you had to walk away from something, this negative energy. It's kind of, it's like a new sense of freedom. You're like, oh, these people are gone. Now I can make whatever I want of my life. It's like that. What is Aries headed towards? What is Aries headed towards? Knight of Wands. Moving on from something, really. It's something more fun, feels more creative, more in line with your inner self. This 10 of Cups, this sun, this deep spark of who you are. Because you have such an understanding of your mind and the world and everything at play here. With Temperance, it's becoming the alchemist again. Okay, Aries. Let's get a woman of inspiration for you. Can we get a woman of inspiration for Aries to end on? Some inspiration for Aries for this year, 2021. The Knight of Wands, that's like teenage excitement, you know? This is fun energy to come into. The woman of approaching. And it's kind of like this, she has very Aquarian energy to me. Naked by the water. She does not go towards anyone. It's and she's wearing white. Like Uranus, God consciousness, purity. It's super, super ultra feminine, yin, receptive. This is your inspiration for the year. Be approachable by loving energies, I want to say. Yeah, letting go of control. She's not impatient. She knows what's coming to her, right? Aries, that's what I have for you for 2021. I hope you liked that. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye.